So both of the boxes are on here.
Yes.
The cam back there. There you go. Peace. So you guys have 2.6 ratings on Google reviews.
Why? It doesn't say anything about it being unauthorized.
It's an unauthorized area, you can't go up there.
What do you mean? There's nothing that's stopping me from coming up here.
Employees go up there, you can't stop, you can't go up there, it's only employees only. Only restricted for employees.
But why doesn't it say that? You have big signs everywhere else where it says restricted employees only. I don't understand.
You cannot go up there, it's an unauthorized area is what I'm telling you.
No.
I'd like to move off your video, you didn't have my permission.
Ma'am, who are you? Can you tell me that now?
I already
Or
told
you didn't?
I did.
I have no idea who you
I'm a
are.
staff member here, federal government employee.
Federal government employee. And
You can't record here in a federal building. That's what the USPS employees wrongly claimed. But federal property is public property. Watch as police educate them on the First Amendment and public photography laws.
You can't record here in the federal building
Why is that?
because it's a federal building and we're on private property. You are on private property, federal ground. You can't.
Well, yeah, federal property is public
Yes.
property. It's
Yes.
accessible to the public.
Shut that down because you cannot. It is against the law.
No, it's not.
Okay, let me call.
Yeah, go ahead. I've done this in multiple post offices, and your poster 7 gives me authorization to do so.
It's going to be 911, okay?
Your poster 7 gives authorization, ma'am.
Not
Yeah, for news purposes. I'm doing a story right now.
You're doing a story?
Yeah, I'm
On what?
I'm investigating.
On what?
Well, if I tell you, then it's not an investigation, right? And what's your name?
Sharon.
Shannon?
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon. Okay.
Yes, and do you have a media?
Media? Yeah,
so
it's
you
called the
part of-
Constitution and the First Amendment, freedom of press.
So do you have a card?
Can you turn off the camera?
Not at the moment.
He won't. He's investigating. So if you want to call the police,
I'm investigating your guys' conduct here right now, and I'm not going to say anymore.
What you do, you can go outside. You can, interfere with the business over.
I'm not interfering. She got my attention and started talking to me
Just go
first.
ahead
you can't record here in the federal building.
and go outside. You can video.
I'll leave when I'm done recording.
Just go, please. Before I
And,
call the police.
and what's your name?
You don't need to know my name. You go.
Well, you're a public servant, right?
I'm a public servant, but you.
You work for the
interfere with
public, yeah?
business.
I'm conducting my
Go
business.
ahead and go outside, and then you can go outside, and then
Well, I have business to conduct here as well when I'm done.
What's your business there?
That's none of your business.
That's the same thing too. We do the business over here.
Yeah, I'm going to conduct my business in just a few minutes
Go
here.
before I call the police.
You can call the police. Can I show you something out here?
So both of the boxes are on here.
Yes.
The cam back there. There you go. Peace. So you guys have 2.6 ratings on Google reviews for poor customer service.
Yeah, that works too.
There we go. Double cam back. So why are you allowed to record in here if I'm not?
Oh, I'm not recording.
Yeah, go ahead and have a customer.
Words going down. Okay?
So this is quite interfering.
Huh?
This is quite interfering with
Yeah.
Are you open right now?
I am always open.
Okay, good. I'd like to buy some stamps, please.
Kitty, you guys don't answer any questions.
Yes.
2 stamps, please.
2 stamps?
Yeah, how much is that going to be?
146.
All right.
Oh, in the meantime, could I send
Oh, okay.
Will it be out for you today?
For now, yes. Thank you.
Of course.
And the stamps say thank you on them. Right. Are these the forever stamps?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
4.
Thank you.
And here's your receipt.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Have a good
Nice.
day.
Thank you. You as well.
Hey, so somebody can help you.
I don't know who you are.
But you're recording what I'm going to do.
I'll have you stand out in the...
I'm waiting to speak to a manager.
And he'll come to the blue door.
He'll come to the blue door?
You sure will.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Are you ready to be now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you're the manager?
yeah.
So I just wanted to find out if the police are coming still.
Yeah, he told me that as long as you're not recording, harass the customer, and also the videotape that transaction with the customer, doing transaction with the clerk, then that's the violation of the post office.
What's a violation?
The violation that you have to record it, everything, and then you're supposed to private. You cannot record it when they do them.
It's a public space.
It's a public
it's not
space,
private.
but you can videotape, but not them, not they authorized, so you cannot.
And what's your name?
My name's Jimmy.
Jimmy, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys got educated about public photography here today? Because you're Sharon or Shannon, whatever her name was, she was under the impression that federal property is private property?
Not see, probably didn't know, but still, this one right here, I don't mind it. You guys videotape, that's why I told you to videotape, but not because the unauthorized videotape with the customer. You can do that.
That's not true.
No, you can't, because that's what it here, right there, that the customer, uncomfortable with the being videotaped.
Well, comfort levels don't override our freedoms in this country. Do you understand that?
I understand it, but
Okay.
that's a privacy. That's only the privacy too.
But the point is that this is a public building funded by taxpayer dollars. So this is a public
No,
building.
it's not the fund by the taxpayer.
It's not private property.
This one right here, independent operated.
The U.S.
The
Postal
entity.
Service?
The Postal Service with the federal, but not funded by taxpayer.
Yeah, it's federal property. It's public property.
So to do that, but don't videotape when they do the transaction.
Okay, so it's good to know that the police educated you guys. And
All right, then no, we know. But what happened is, I don't mind if you guys videotape, but what happened that you have to have that, away from the transaction when they do the business.
Oh, I'm not recording anyone's
You don't record
information.
it, and then my clerk already uncomfortable with that. Because that all
Again, comfort levels don't
I
override.
understand, but you don't want
Yeah.
anybody to videotape the thing that you're not supposed
There's no crime in videotaping
to.
transactions.
Yes, you're right, but
No, let me just say real quick. There's no crime in videotaping transactions. Now, if I took that information, if I captured that card information and used it in a nefarious way, then yeah, that would be a crime then.
yeah, that's why
But there's
I try not to do that.
But there's no crime in itself of just recording.
Yeah, because right there that remember that they have the machine right there, the credit card machine right there. When they put in, and then you videotape.
There's no
what happened.
again. There's no crime in recording that. It's if I take that information and use it in a nefarious way, then there's a crime.
So that's why I say that videotape, but try not to.
Okay, so as long as we can end on good terms,
Yeah, that we are, because
Okay.
before you realize it, I had this one before.
because as soon as you guys came out,
Couple of
I was standing in the corner there recording, and then
Yeah.
Sharon said, "Oh, I'm disrupting service," and she's the one that started initially talking to
She
me.
probably didn't know, but I already told her about it.
Okay.
So you're welcome to videotape, but not interfere. Like I told you before, not interfering with the
And I wasn't doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
You have a good day now.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
All right, guys.
Another successful First Amendment audit. USPS employees misunderstood the law, but the police set them straight. Public photography is 100% legal. Comfort does not override rights. Drop a comment. Did they learn their lesson? Like and subscribe for more audits. What happens when a Homeland Security officer quickly escalates a situation, threatening to use force over a simple act of public recording? A federal special agent has to step in, but is it too late to undo the damage? This encounter at a federal building in Philadelphia highlights a critical issue. Do public officials truly understand the rights they are meant to uphold?
You can't do that in a federal building. Take videos.
Who are you, ma'am?
Yes.
Who are you, ma'am?
Take videos in the building.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm a staff member with the public contact team, and you're not allowed to video or take photos in a federal building.
Why is that? Why can't I take video?
Sir, you can speak to the security.
But you're the one telling me. He didn't tell me I couldn't take video. You told me.
I don't know why, sir. I know that.
So you don't know why. You just telling me what to do without knowing why. Nothing. She started talking to me. I have no idea.
You could record in this area.
Yeah, I can record in all the publicly accessible areas. I know what I'm doing here. It's okay.
Did you record when you went around there?
I'm recording everywhere in the publicly accessible areas.
Okay, because you can't.
I didn't go by. Look, come here. Come here. I didn't go past where it says VA employees only. I didn't go past there. Okay. I didn't go into any restricted areas.
This area here.
Ma'am, please. You're just trying to. Please. Please, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Someone, a federal employee who's read the DHS memo. I said a federal employee who's read the DHS memo. It's great.
You cannot go upstairs. That's
Why?
an unauthorized area.
It doesn't say anything about it being unauthorized.
It's an unauthorized area. You can't go up there.
What do you mean? There's nothing that's stopping me from coming up here.
Employees go up there. You can't stop. You can't go up there. It's only employees only. Only restricted for employees.
But why doesn't it say that? You have big signs everywhere else where it says restricted employees only. I don't understand.
You cannot go up there. It's an unauthorized area. Is what I'm telling you.
No.
I'd like to move off your video. You didn't have my permission.
Ma'am, who are you? Can you tell me that now?
I already
Or
told you that.
you didn't?
I did.
I have no idea who you
I'm
are.
a staff member here, federal government employee.
Federal government
with the
employee,
public
and your name,
contact
and
team.
so that means you're a public service. You're a public
And
servant.
You were recording me without my permission.
So that means that
And
you're
in
a
the
pub-
state of Pennsylvania, that's against the law.
Oh,
please
so you
remove
should.
me
So if you feel that that's against the law, you should call law enforcement,
from
ma'am.
your video.
Ma'am, if you feel that's against the law, you should call law enforcement, and maybe they can educate you.
Call federal, please.
So, ma'am, you just admitted you are a public servant. So, what's your name and title here? You said you work for the public contact. What's your name, ma'am, as a public servant for the
I don't
federal
need
government?
to answer that to you.
You don't need to.
No, I
It's just
don't. Are
common
you
courtesy
still
of a public
recording
servant.
me?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'm definitely not going to answer it.
Okay. Why would I stop recording? You've been nothing but hostile since the moment you made contact with me.
You were walking in an inappropriate area.
I was
of the building,
not.
Sir. You were.
I was
You
not.
were behind the area and recording staff.
I didn't go
members
behind
of
the
federal
sign.
building.
I didn't go behind the sign that
And
said
I take
restricted
offense
area.
to that.
You take offense.
I do.
So you saw me recording and you decided to interject yourself into my recording and take offense to it.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay. Okay. And you didn't like being recorded so much you decided to come up to the camera again for the second time.
Well, you're continuing to record. I'm definitely letting my feelings be known.
Yeah.
And I'd
I
like
could-
to get myself removed from your video.
I can see
so
that. That's-
should this come up anywhere else, you have been asked 3 or 4 times to
That's
remove
not
me
going to
from your
happen.
video.
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
In a public area.
So a publicly accessible area.
Get that. 100%. I'm with you.
But what makes it? What is it about that makes it restricted? Because my only thing is, and can I get your name, sir?
Fraser.
Fraser. The only, and you're with. Are you a federal employee or
Contract.
a private security contractor? My only thing is that I would hate for the area to be restricted. If it's restricted all the time to everybody, that's different with signage and everything. But if you're just restricting it because I have a camera, then I'm gonna
No, it's not
that's a
restricted
problem.
that you have a camera.
So no one. So you're telling me, Fraser, no one's allowed upstairs,
Listen to me.
but employees.
I can't really talk to you back and forth because I don't have that title to talk to you.
Okay.
So we just called
FPS.
for you.
Perfect.
And they can come out and talk to you, but we cannot go back and forth with you on camera or anything like that.
Okay.
We can just tell you where the restricted areas are and the unauthorized areas, but like you already know, you can record in a public.
All right. So I'll wait for FPS and maybe they
Yes,
can
sir.
clear it up. Yep. No problem. No problem. Hey, how are you guys?
Are you recording?
Who are you, sir?
I am the assistant director of the station. My name is Pedro. How are you?
Hi, Pedro. My name is Sean.
Sean?
Yes. I am recording to answer your question. In your name, sir?
John Miller. I'm the public affairs officer for the area.
Public affairs officer. Okay.
Don't mind you recording.
Okay.
Especially me.
Yeah.
And the premises. But the employees, we need to have their permission to be recorded.
Why would that be, Pedro?
Because we have an agreement with our union, our labor union, and our employees, before they can be recorded or photographed, they have to agree and they have to provide permission.
Do they agree when you record them on the security cameras?
Yes, that is part of.
Do they sign an agreement?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I just whatever agreement you may have with them, I respect it. That's the agreement you have with them. I didn't enter into any agreement. I'm exercising my rights here. My intention is really not to film anybody in particular anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. I'm not really trying to, but I don't want to, if I happen to get somebody while I'm panning around and just gathering. It's not my fault, and it's my right to film government employees in the course of their duty.
That's what I'm hoping that we could agree, because
Yeah, I mean,
you are at the main entrance, and again, I don't mind you recording, especially me. I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
But my employees are coming in and out. This is the main entrance.
Yeah.
And if you are, recording around, you might capture some of the employees.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. But that's my right, is to film they're government employees, right? They're not private employees. They're government. I have a right to film government employees in the course of their duty.
But the problem is within the premises.
Yeah.
From that glass door, from those double doors inside. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow it. If you
All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for FPS to get here, and they said that FPS was on their way. So I'm gonna wait for FPS to get here, and then I'll ask them, because
Sure.
I'm well within my rights to film in publicly. There's a DHS memo that came out a few years back.
Right, but
it didn't mention anything about. No, it says in lobbies, foyers, it says lobbies here. So you can read it. 2018 DHS memo.
Yeah,
you
we'll
can check
look
it
it up,
out.
no problem.
Yeah. It's a DHS memo, and it doesn't say anything about employees.
Okay.
Pedro. So again, I'm just gonna wait here for FPS to arrive, and then
No problem.
I'll continue about my business. Yeah, sure. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean. I'm working on a story here at the Veterans Affairs.
Sure. Okay,
That's
no
all.
problem. Well, I'm the public affairs, and I can help you.
Yeah, no, it's more of just to see the comings and goings of what's going on here, and to see that everybody's being treated well, and that everything's going on. I don't really need any. I mean, I'll take your email if you would like, if I can contact you later. But at this point, I don't need to speak with anyone from public affairs. All right. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Pedro. Signs back there, Pedro. I don't know if you've seen them. There's big red signs that say restricted area, employees only, VA employees only. That would be a restricted area. There's nothing that restricts this area. But I'll wait for FPS.
What was your name?
My name's Sean.
So Sean, your interpretation of our signage,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that your
Or
interpretation
lack thereof.
is correct.
Or lack thereof of
Absolutely.
signage.
Or
Yeah.
lack thereof. That's
Okay,
correct.
so that's why we'll wait for law enforcement.
As the government official and the second in command in this building, I'm telling you that area is not open for you to record and for you to access.
Okay,
Given
well-
that you're not a customer, you're not a veteran. If you're a customer, you tell me what you need, and I'll make sure that we get you the help that
Well,
you need. But if you're not
My
a
tax
customer-
dollars go. Respectfully, Pedro, my tax dollars go to fund this building, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I have a right to check up on my government, and that's what I'll bring up to FPS and maybe even your boss.
Sure. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
You can have my badge number.
Not your name.
That's all I'm required to give you by law.
Okay,
I'm not
that's fine.
required to give you my name, and you're
It's
not
not
gonna
about.
get it.
It's not. It's not about being required.
34502. That's my identity. So let me ask you, what is your business here?
Do I have to answer that question
Yes,
by
you
law?
do. Yes, you do.
By
'Cause
law?
You're in a federal facility.
So that doesn't mean that I have to answer your questions because
Yes,
I answered a federal
You-
facility.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because you want to be technical by
Here's
the law. Let's
Here's
be
the law
technical
right
by
here
the
that
law.
says that you have to.
Yeah, no, that doesn't say
41
that.
CFR 102-7.
Show me where it says that I have to answer your questions.
You have to be here on official business.
I am here
can
on official
ask you whether
business.
what that official business is when you come into a federal facility.
It's a constitution
What's your-
protected business.
What's your federal business? What's your
I
official
would
business?
I would refer you, sir, to the DHS memo.
What's your official business?
Are you familiar with the
You're not
2000?
going to answer the question.
I'm referring you to you are
going to
DHS,
answer, Are you
correct?
going to answer the question?
So you're
You're gonna
DHS.
answer- I asked you a question first. You answered my question
I'm
with
going
the
to.
question.
I'm not answering with a question, sir. I'm
You
telling
did.
you.
You haven't answered my question yet.
I'm telling
What's
you,
your
as
official
DHS,
business? What's your
I'm telling
official
you to
business?
look at the DHS memo from
All right.
2018.
We have a special agent on
which
the
will
way up
explain
here.
it. Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. She's going to
he'll
make
be.
the judgment call whether you could be here or not. And if not, I'm going to throw you out.
You're not going to touch me. That's for sure. I'm telling you now, you're not going to throw
I'm
me
letting
out.
you know that now. So have
and
your
I'm
fun
telling
now.
you now.
Have your fun
I'm telling you
now.
now, you're not going to touch me.
Have your fun
I'm
now.
telling you now.
When she comes, she's going to make the
Yep.
final
And
decision.
you're not going to touch me.
All
That's
right.
for sure.
There's nothing you can
There's
do
no
about
need
it.
for that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You're not going to touch me. I know that.
What are you going to do if I do?
Don't worry about it. Do it.
I have a legal right to
Do it. No, you don't.
You have to abide by the rules.
Nope. You have to abide by the
It is
rules.
right
There's
here.
a DHS memo from 2018. Why aren't you abiding by your own rules? Your own policies and procedures.
The DHS memo
from
does not supersede the law.
2018. Read it. Read it. Read it.
41 CFR 102-74.
Yeah, what does it say?
Says that you can come into.
Let me see.
Read it. Read it.
Sure.
I brought it in here especially for you so you could see.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So this is a memo on First Amendment auditors. Is that who I am?
Is that what you are claiming to be?
Never once.
Okay.
Never once claimed to be that.
You're showing characteristic traits that's what you are.
Oh, you're showing characteristic traits that you're a tyrant. By saying you're going to throw me
If I
out.
was a tyrant, I would have threw you out.
No, you're not going to now, no or later.
Here's a special agent right here.
Hi, how are you, ma'am? Yeah, how are you? I'm sorry?
I just want to show you my credentials.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm a special agent with FPS. What's going on?
Hi, I'm just in the publicly, there's a DHS memo from 2018. I'm just in the publicly accessible areas. My name is Sean. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not, the ADA here says that I can't take pictures of employees, but I have a right to film government employees in the course of their duty, and the DHS memo, there's no need for you to put those on. There's no need. So you see your officer here is threatening to throw me out and get physical with me. I have not once escalated the situation. Yeah, you said you were going to throw me out.
I'm good. I'm gonna walk away. Okay. I'm gonna be right here.
I have not once escalated the situation. I've identified. No, I don't need any help. I'm just taking some pictures of building of the government in the publicly accessible areas of this building here. Okay. That's all. I'm working on a story. I'm a journalist. That's it. And I haven't bothered anyone. I'm not doing anything wrong. I've been very reasonable. I've identified myself. I don't know what else I can do to.
No, you're fine. And just so I'm clear, do you have any business with the VA today?
I have no business directly with them, other than
So you
asking
just wanna take some
questions. I'm just taking some pictures in the publicly accessible areas, ma'am. That's it. That's all.
You're good.
All right, thank you.
What did you say your name was?
My name is Sean.
Sean?
Yeah,
Okay.
my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Did you
You'll
go
see.
through security screening?
I did. Yes, I did.
You have any
Of
knives
course.
or weapons or
No,
anything?
I went through the security screening.
Just checking.
Yeah, no, nothing. I obviously have nothing on me. I'm just taking some pictures of video in the publicly accessible areas of this building, and that's all I'm going to do. And you said your name was? I didn't.
Special Agent Kingsley.
Kingsley. Thank you, Special Agent Kingsley. I appreciate it. Okay. Have a good day.
This case once again proves the power of standing firm in our rights. While some officials escalate, others de-escalate, showing a stark contrast in training and approach. Should government employees receive better education on the First Amendment? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep holding public officials accountable. Today's audit was a roller coaster, but it shows exactly why we need to keep pushing for transparency. Who do you think got it right, and who missed the mark? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world accountability.